Hi, my amazing fifth graders. How are you? It's Dr. Fanning coming to you from my living room chair. I have my coworker here, that's Galen. He's going to help us out today, it looks like. Um, so it is Friday, March 20th, and I'm just getting your lessons ready for this next week. But here's what I need you guys to know. I need you to know that you need to take care of yourselves. So if you need to take a rest, take a nap, take a nap. If you need to take care of your siblings or your little ones, take care of them. If you need to take care of an adult or the elderly, go ahead and do that. And if you need to do some service projects. I'm having one that I'm working on here. I'm going to start making some face masks for our medical staff because they're running short. Go ahead and do that. The lessons that we provide for you are to keep you learning and to keep you from being bored. But right now, they're not going in the grade book. I certainly would love for you to learn everything that I'm giving for you because it is what I would be teaching you in class. But know that we understand that there are things that are going on that you may need to do. And the work that I'm giving you is for the whole week. This week, I gave you a lot. I got a lot of people saying they want more. And then I have some people that are just struggling with the technology. I totally understand that. So just do what you can. And remember, because you guys are amazing fifth graders and we loop at Buffett, you get all the same teachers again next year. So I will know what we missed over this last quarter, and I think that will become review for our bell work next year. So if you missed something, that gives me an opportunity to see if you missed it, and then I can do a short little mini lesson before our new stuff next year. So just do what you can and know that I will be reviewing this all again next year. All right, so I'm going to dive right in. First thing I want you guys to know is that we miss you. Your teachers miss you. I talked to Miss Eubanks, Miss Little, Mr. Wadalevich, Mrs. Wormington, Mrs. Haber. We talk every single day, and that's what they say is that they miss you guys. And I'm going to try to figure out some way that we can play a game online or something so that we can see each other. So that's what I'll be working on next week. All right, so as far as your lessons, there are two sets of worksheets that I have put together for you. The first one is called The Sun is the Sun, this biggest star in space. And so all of this is on Canvas, so you can access the worksheets and download and print it. I also put together a PowerPoint so that you could look through it to help you fill this out. You could also download, save that, and type in that, and then send that back to me in Canvas. There's a place for you to upload anything you want to upload there. You can write it on a piece of paper. Really, again, we're just trying to keep you engaged. One thing I did want to talk to you about is yesterday was the first day of spring. We totally missed it at school. It was the spring equinox, and it was so cloudy and overcast we wouldn't have been able to see anything. But that is the time when the Earth is lined up in a certain position in its orbit around the sun, and we should have had somewhat equal amounts of daylight and darkness. Equinox equal. So we'll be talking about that soon in one of our other lessons, but I just wanted to point that out. Right now it is cold. There's snow on the ground. Doesn't feel like spring to me, but it will be getting warmer. Okay, back to the worksheet. So on this one, it's about claims, evidence, and reasoning, and we have done that in class once before. I introduced you that before, and that is part of the standard that we need to cover is to be able to make an argument. So in this one, you're going to read two claims, one from Michael, one from Jayla, and then you're going to work through those and kind of look for the evidence and then give me your reasoning behind why you have chosen one claim over the other. Trying to make it fun, there are these evidence cards here, you can cut those apart and you can put those in different columns of whether they match Michael or Jayla's claim. Now, if you can't print and cut, that's perfectly fine. You can just write the claim on here, or just on a regular piece of paper. That's fine too. And then they're going to have you make your own claim. Make sure you include the evidence and the reasoning for why you're making that claim as an activity. I did include on Canvas a helpful resource about claims, evidence, and reasoning, so that before you get to writing yours here, please read over those 2 pieces of paper. They have sentence starters, so they can help you. I keep touching my face, and I am so trying not to, and it is a habit, so we are not supposed to be touching our faces, but I'm sorry. So that resources, that review is there for you to help you figure out claims, evidence, and reasoning. The second worksheet I've given you, it has lots and lots of pages in it. You really only have to do page 1 through 4. But for those of you that were asking for more work, you can certainly do pages 5 through 8. And it's will help you. But again, this is for the whole week. So you don't have to sit down and do this in one day. So in this one, why does the sun look brighter than other stars? And there's a little hands-on activity for you to do. So just get any piece of paper. You need 5 identical pieces of paper, and you're going to position them around any room that you're sitting in. One way far away from you, one towards the middle of the room, one towards the back of the room, and you're going to hold one, and they should all be the same size because you're going to measure the width. This is the width of your paper. You're going to measure the width of that paper, and then you're going to hold your ruler, and there is a printable ruler. If you can't print, use for a ruler, use about the length of your foot, okay? And you can also use how many pinkies it is. Measure across how many pinkies it is just to do a little estimate. That's centimeters. And the foot is about a decameter. And you're going to see what it appears to be measured from each of those distances. And then we'll talk about why the sun looks brighter than other stars. So that's a little hands-on activity for you to do there. So you can write where it's at, what you think it was measured at, and why is that important, or what does that lead you to believe. And that's more of that worksheet and questions to answer after doing that. And then here's one with street lights to answer with this one. And then this one is page 5. So these are 5 through 8. These are extra things for you to do here. You would need a flashlight at your house or some other type of object to kind of do this activity. And you might want to do it at night. You can do it down a long hallway, or if you're in an apartment building, down the long hallway. You're going to shine the light at different distances and make some observations of that, kind of like the way the street light works. Or you could go outside and look at the street lights tonight and see how they look. And then some questions and answers for you to do there. And then there is some researching some stars. So it gives you some things to do. Now on Canvas, I've also included some resources that you could look at if you get bored or you want to keep active. Some are like NASA resources. They have activities for you to do there. There's one from the zoo. So if you need more things to do, there are some resources there. But again, the most important thing is you taking care of you and your family right now. Miss you.